It appear?
Yeah.
Good morning. This is the 7th of July, 2007. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what I consider another really bad thing, another evidence that this country better get its act together. This is the USA Today, the 19th of June, '07. It has to do with Major General Tagaboo, who was appointed to do an investigation of the Abu Ghraib, or however you say that prison over there, where we all have to admit that there was bad things done to prisoners of war. Prisoners of war, I don't know. In 2004, Big Brass appointed Major General Tagaboo to do the investigation. Now, I'm sure they didn't tell him they wanted a whitewash, but I think you're going to have to agree, as you hear the rest of this, that they wanted a whitewash and thought, there's the man to do it. Well, being a good American, he investigated the facts, and he did not do a whitewash. In fact, he concluded, I'm reading now, in a report and in congressional testimony, that the sadistic, blatant, and wanton acts depicted in the infamous photos pointed to, quote, systematic and illegal abuse. In other words, responsibility extended beyond just a few bad apples on the night shift, as the Pentagon and the President preferred to cast it. What was his reward for doing an honest job? This week, reading from this 19th of June USA Today report, Tagaboo broke his silence to investigative reporter Seymour Hersh in the New Yorker magazine. He described his ostracism and how he was quickly ordered to a Pentagon desk job and then forced to resign in January of this year. Disgusting. Because he was a soldier that was an honest soldier and not an ass kicker. Well, an ass kisser. He gets demoted and forced out of our fine United States military, our Army. The Army I was proud to serve in, the Army I'm still proud of. But I'm not proud of that particular kind of action in this Army today or at any other time. And it raises an interesting question. I have recently saluted in my mind and in action General Tagaboo. And when I saw General Petros on the Sunday morning Meet the Press thing here a couple of weeks ago, boy, I surprised myself because I stood right up and saluted that gentleman, that general. It's only the third time in my life, well, maybe the fourth, that I've saluted a general. The other time was over at Letterman when I was carrying my daughter and did a quick shift to get the hand free and salute, and the general stopped and said, son, don't be dropping that baby. And he admired our little girl and was very nice. It was nice to see a general is also a grandpa. How about that? The other time that I saluted a general was not this way, but I was right. General, later President Eisenhower, reviewed our troops as we got our graduation from jump school down at Fort Benning, Georgia in 1946. General Petros may be in danger. If he doesn't tell the President what he wants to hear, you suppose they'll just assign him off to a desk job, wait a few months, and force him out too? I don't think so. The real reason I don't think so, because Cheney's influence is way down, that horrible, to me, horrible Secretary of Defense Rumsfeld is gone, and I think General Pace is a different kind of guy. I don't think he would do that kind of thing. But you got to see what I'm getting at. Petros may not be able to tell the president what the president wants to hear, at least in the day of General Tugaboo. That's dangerous. I hope we're in better shape now, and that the man can report the facts and make recommendations based on what he found and not have to fear for his military career. God bless us. It's got to be true that we're going to get cleaner than we've been.